Hey everybody, my name is Mikeyo, and it's time to kickstart your week with some crowdsourcing. It's been a while, guys. I apologize. It's been at least 2 weeks, and as we all most of us have day jobs, and unfortunately my day job I had to focus a little bit more into it. So I apologize. I had to actually set some hobbies aside and cry. I was crying seriously as I get emailed through my stuff here. I was crying every day. I'm like, I missed another week. Oh God, no. But it has been. It's. I feel good sitting in the chair and talking to you guys today. So, if I haven't already done so, it's more likely either the last so many weeks, the people I've talked about, they have their projects have come and passed. But I'm gonna list right here of all those fine folks and that got funded or still actually have projects that are in the running, like either on an Indiegogo page that's like a 60-day thing, or whatnot. So, uh, and as I'm looking over here and hoping that everything's moving along smoothly, let's get started with this week. We're Kickstart Your Week, episode 6. So you're fast asleep. I don't know. You're having some great dreams out there. You're dreaming of, I don't know, winning the lottery, um, beautiful pixelated girls. I don't know. You be the call on what you're dreaming about. But then all of a sudden you feel something that may not necessarily be right and odd. And I don't know if it was me, I'd wake up instantaneously. But guess what? Your face got ripped off by zombies. So you're just like, hey, no, don't do that. But now, and so now you're killing zombies because they took your face. This game's called Zombie Mode. It's made by Cocky Culture. The game is kind of like it starts out where you're trapped in a random room that zombies are filling up, and you basically have to survive. So we got like three different modes there. You got standard mode, where you face off with a never-ending stream of zombies. If you survive long enough, a battery will pop up, and you basically increase your survival time. They have hazard, which is kind of like the same thing. Um, and now you got like this grandfather clock looking thing with a spinning blade of death, and so now you have to kind of avoid that, and like zombies get cut up and stuff like that. And then you also have like boss battles. I'll tell you this, like after seeing this, seeing some of the gameplay footage. First of all, number one, there's a demo, like, and you can check it out on their Kickstarter to get that. But but graphic wise, it looks really really good. It's kind of like and I don't know if this is actually a game style, but I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna call it Survive the Box. Basically, your screen is set, and they have like different ladders and stuff like that, and you got waves and waves and waves of stuff, and you kind of just have to jump around, move around, stuff like that, and shoot and bang bang. Um, Cocky Culture is looking for 23,000 US dollars by November 28th. I believe $10 gets you a copy of the game. Definitely check them out. Look at the demo. Try it out today. A lot of war was happening, like the space areas and stuff like that, and people were fighting, and humans were just going nuts, just killing people left and right. And then after all this crazy stuff was going on, guess what? It's peacetime. It's happy time. Let's go out and do stuff like make money. Does that sound good to you? Because it sounds great to me. This game is called Interstellar. Interstellar. Um, Basically, it's really hard to describe this game, but I can just tell you this, that it actually looks fairly awesome because it's got let me cue up my notes here. Sorry, I wrote some. It's one part space exploration, one part sim, and all parts retro. Those were my little sub notes there. They're very good notes. Um, and now my tablet doesn't want to work. Here we go. Um, Basically, it's kind of like this. You got a ship. You're going to be doing some space battles. You can upgrade your ship. You can send the sim part. It looks like that you can actually take like your crewman. You can go do have them go do other stuff. And of course, it's definitely got that bureaucracy, profit making parts of it as well. Um, let's hear. Cold Rice Games looking for 15,000 US dollars by December 6th. $10 gets you a copy of the game, and they also have NPC tiers available. I suggest you check them out on Kickstarter because really, I started almost like a little tear, and actually I'm starting to cry. Actually, now that I think about crying, But it really reminded me of retro games. And if you watch the video, you can definitely tell that the creator is very passionate about old school gaming like myself. So check him out today on Kickstarter. Let's say you went to prison. We could make up all the different crimes that you could have possibly committed. But let's go to, like, I don't know, financial fraud. I mean, there's many reasons. I mean, you could have killed somebody. I don't know. You could have. Who knows what you've done? But you land yourself in prison. And you know what? You go to prison for a little bit and you realize this isn't for me. So what do you try to do? You're gonna try to break out in this game called The Escapist by Christie. Actually, do I actually have a name for this? Uh, Mouldy Toof. Well, Mouldy Toof games. It's a really neat little game. It's basically, it's obviously got the retro look to it too, but you're gonna make contact. You're gonna try to let me see if I can pull some features off of this real quick. It's they coin it as being like, oh, I can't say that word because it's copyright. So we're gonna move there. Go to basically think of all the awesome prison escape movies, and they're referencing it. Where was I going for this? Basically, you have to have a plan. You have to schedule. You have to execute it. You have to avoid getting detected by guards. You got to be crafting. You got to get used to your reputation, skills. There's combat. You can make friends. It's got a lot going on, and this game looks really solid. There it doesn't look like they're asking for too much. They're asking for 3,000 British pounds by November 28th. Let's see what they're looking for today. It looks like £5 gets you the game, £10 gets you the soundtrack, and guess what? If you got 100 pounds, you can actually name a guard, and that's actually kind of cool. That's one of Mikeyo's kind of personal favorites. So definitely check them out on Kickstarter today. I think it looks great. I hope you do too. Well, that's it for Kickstart Your Week this week. My name is Mikeyo. If you got a Kickstarter, it's about to happen, it has happened, going to happen. Maybe if you're a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, and you got this awesome project that's going to coming up. If you understood all that, let me know. Send me you can follow me on Twitter at Mikeyo the DJ, or you can email me Mikeyo at bealsoftware.com. And let me know because I want to talk about you guys. I want to tell the world about you. No idea what that was. But speaking of telling the world, let's just say I want to kick it forward. There's a website called kickingitforward.org. It's basically a website where basically, let's just go with this. We will all agree, probably. Would you not? That it is tough. It is tough financially as developers. Would you agree? Okay. Understood that we got a unanimous almost yes, and a couple naysayers, possibly. But there's this website called kickingitforward.org, and basically what it is, it's kind of like taking a small little tiny percentage of what you make off your Kickstarter and tossing it towards a project that you feel that is worth it. It's all completely based on the honor system, but it's nice to know that that there are people out there who are going to essentially take their successful project and put it towards others. Which I think is really awesome and honorable. And since we are a community of developers and indie gamers and indie devs and artists and musicians and all that fun stuff, that's really, really awesome. The fact that we want to kind of keep it in a community and help each other grow. Because that's really the whole point of these videos here. Besides, doing the whole, hey, I'm going to talk about you when something I got, will you talk about me type thing happen. I'm fully supportive of you guys, and if you are doing a Kick It Forward project, please let me know so I can at least make a little notation that you're doing a Kicking It Forward, so people know that hey, part of the proceeds that you make off of your successful project will actually go to somebody else as well. So that's it for this week. See you next week.